Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Sans Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game I've had quite a long time throughout my childhood, and that is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I've had this game ever since I was young, and I was a big SpongeBob fan growing up. Once the first ever episode I saw of SpongeBob, it absolutely cracked me up, and I never wanted to stop watching it. I'm still watching it even today and still getting a little bit of laugh out of him. And once you see a popular TV show, you're gonna see a couple of games created. Yeah, you're gonna see a couple of games. Yeah, there was one game, but there was one SpongeBob game that caused an entire gaming company to go out of business, and that was Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. And that game was so bad, and I never played it myself, but I know that game itself made an entire gaming company shut down now because the game was that bad. And that's how I know that I'll never be playing that game in the near future. But other than that, let's now begin with a review of Battle for Bikini Bottom. First off, let's start off with the story. Plan to build a machine called the Duplicate on 1000 against the creative massive army of robots to try and steal the Garden Valley formula. However, because of Plankton's dumb brain, he regrets to set the obey option. This causes the robots to go on and havoc around Bikini Bottoms are terrorists and the citizens. Meanwhile, as one was house, SpongeBob and Patrick up and was robot and space swords and enriched that they had their real own robots to play with. With that, they used Patrick's magic wishing to make that become a reality. And while that sort of becomes true, it doesn't end up in the way they sort of expected. It is now up to SpongeBob, Patrick, and eventually Sandy to throw the rope and bag piece to Bikini Bottom. When you see in a cartoon for so long, you recognize how animated cutscenes and dialogue are made. Hey, the game got all the original voice actors except for one, the voice of Mr. Krabs, who was originally replaced by another person who did an absolutely terrible job. And not only that, but Mr. Krabs almost looks like he's coned, and Barnacle looks more like a puppet than a retired sidekick. And throughout the game, you'll go through many areas of the game. Jellyfish Fields, downtown Bikini Bottom, Goo Lagoon, the Mermaid Air, Rock Bottom, Sand Mountain, Kelp Forest, Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, and then eventually Chumbucket Land, where the Robot Man is being held. Well, now with the story taken care of, let's get into the gameplay. The game itself is really good. Today I'm reviewing the GameCube version because I had throughout my life. Once you begin the game, you start off in SpongeBob's house, where there's a whole bunch of objects for you to collect. Like that as there's a whole bunch of objects around the house you can collect called shiny objects. And this acts as your currency. When you get a certain amount of shiny objects, you're able to feed them to a clam in certain stages in order to progress through the stage. However, in SpongeBob's house, there is one door in there that requires 50 shiny objects in order to open it, and once you meet the inside, you'll find a golden spatula. Golden spatulas of this game are the equivalent of power stars, kind of like Super Mario 64, where throughout the adventure you'll need a certain amount of golden spatulas in order to access a certain stage. The first stage you'll enter is Jellyfish Fields, where it requires no golden spatulas as is the beginning stage of the game. And throughout your entries, you'll play as SpongeBob, who's the most well-rounded, who gets the most attention because obviously it's SpongeBob. Patrick, who's stronger than the other two, and gets great throwing abilities, and Sandy, who by far is one of the best characters in the game. She has a last, she can jump up to a total of 3 times using a last of the glide on her third jump, and swing at Texas icons to make quick getaways. This makes Sandy the most best character in the game, and because of her intense mobility to move around. At certain parts of the game, and you'll face a certain boss. In certain stages, you'll face a certain boss from the TV show. In Jellyfish Fields, as to begin in the stage, watching a cutscene, getting a cutscene of Squidward talking to SpongeBob, telling him to get him some King Jellyfish Ellie. And once you get to the top of Sport Mountain, you'll face against King Jellyfish. Once I got out there, I was expecting him to pause the football gear and start tackling. Go, man. As you get to the first area of the game, And once you get 15 golden spatulas, you get to the first major boss of the game, Robot Sandy. Where King Neptune tells you that his Poseidon has been invaded by the Rotorth the Menace. Yes, this was a great reference because I was giggling the entire time King Neptune was on screen. There's a reference to the Golden Spatula episode he was featured in. In the Merman, there you have Merman Barn. When you get rid of the what's inside of the Merman layer, as they're messing everything up in there. The boss you'll face in the Merman layer is called Prawn, who's never had a real appearance in the show, and he's only appeared in this game. You're expecting to see any other experiences from Prawn? Well, that's never ever gonna happen. We'll just have to wait until the remake. It comes out in 2020. Hope you're all excited for that. Once you get 40 golden spatulas in the second area, I'll face against the second major boss, Rebel Patrick, who was one of the most craziest bosses inside of the game. Seriously, the motherfucker screamed to hurt you. The motherfucker uses goddamn ice cream to hurt you. Whoever expected the ice cold serving could be so. Who knew an ice cold serving could be so dangerous? Yes. After defeating Robot Sandy and Patrick, SpongeBob will get two new abilities: the Bubble Bowl and the Cruise Bubble. The Bubble Bowl is a real finicky of an attack for SpongeBob. As when you begin the attack, he slowly tippy-toes forward with kind of your aiming and trying to be precise with the damn thing. The Cruise Bubble will allow SpongeBob to shoot a guided bubble missile towards his target, and once it gets to it, he can blow it up, or he can blow it up before the timer goes off. But that's kind of disappointing. But I thought SpongeBob was the one with imagination. But kind of taking to a bowling ball and a missile is kind of disappointing for the dude. After getting these abilities, after getting these abilities, you'll be able to go back to certain areas and get certain spatulas that you weren't able to get before. This makes the game a whole hell of a lot more explore. This makes you explore the game a whole lot more, lets you see more areas that you couldn't see before, or to get the full extent of the abilities. And once you get into the you face against the once you get to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard and get to the end of it, you face against the Flying Dutchman himself, which then you use Sandy and you damage him 3 times, so that he can give you the golden spatula. Once you get to the Chumbucket Lab, you'll need 75 edge in order to enter the final area and get to the final boss of the game, which is Robot SpongeBob. There are actually 2 phases of the SpongeBob boss battle. The first phase we use his karate form, and the second form where you have to destroy little modules inside of him in order to disable him. All in all, SpongeBob Battle Bikini Bottom is a fantastic game, and I recommend either you get this, or you just wait till the remake in 2020 to see for yourself. And with that, the review is complete. Be sure to like the video and comment. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Leave suggestions in the comment section on what I should do next, and I will see you all for the review of the movie game. See you guys then.